I want to tell you about a dream I had a few nights ago. What was the dream? Well, it started off quite normal. I was sitting here, waiting for something to do. You were in the dream as well. You were right where you are now. And then you spoke to me. You told me not to worry about it. I didn't. I wasn't worrying. But then I was somewhere else. And I did worry. Where were you? I don't know. It was just black. Just darkness all around me. Then I was on a turntable. There was a shed in front of me. And in the shed, there was an engine with no face. I asked him who he was. He didn't reply. I started to feel very strange. The turntable began to move. It showed me something that I didn't want to see. What did you see? My brother. I saw Bill. Just after his accident, from 6 months ago. The one that I caused because of my own foolishness. I turned back around. I was looking back at the engine with no face. It was like I was looking at nothing and everything, both at the same time. And then I did see a face. It was Bill again. It was Bill from before the accident. Back when he was happy and full of life, with his whole future ahead of him. And then the engine with no face spoke to me. One and the same. That's it. That's all I can remember. What does it mean, Edward? Sometimes dreams don't mean anything. I feel like he was trying to tell me something about Bill. Something that I need to know. Bill will be fine. Don't worry about it.
G'day, Paul Maxwell here. You know, Paul Maxwell, CEO of Maxwell Limited, billionaire entrepreneur and railway expert. Doesn't ring a bell? No? Okay. Well, I'm calling to inquire about a certain Japanese engine that was owned by Sir Topham Hatt. It doesn't currently seem to be in his possession. It's a C56 model. Does that... Sorry? You don't have anything? Oh. Okay.
So, Splatter, are we gonna do any shunting today or what?
I thought you were gonna do the shunting.
Of course I was gonna do the shunting. You were gonna do the shunting too. It's a team effort, remember?
Yeah, but we do the shunting every day. We wake up, we do the shunting, and we go back to our shed. Surely we can take turns shunting, like one day one of us does the shunting while the other does whatever he wants, and then the next day it's the other way round. So that way, we get a day off from shunting. It breaks the
Monotony.
Yeah, that. And we reduce the amount of work we do. See, Dodge? You gotta think about these things.
Splatter, are you dim? You know why our shunting only takes us half the day to do?
'Cause we're hard-working engines who perform at the best of our ability?
No, Splatter. It's not because we're hard-working engines who perform at the best of our ability. It's because there's two of us.
Oh. I didn't think about that. Oh, what if, and I'm speaking hypothetically here, what if we had a third engine?
Well, Splatter, there's your third engine.
Hi, boss.
Don't call me that.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me, do you happen to know whether diesels are allowed inside crew works?
Hey, Dodge, do you happen to know whether diesels are allowed at crew works?
How am I supposed to know whether diesels are allowed at crew works?
You've never been to crew works?
Have you been to crew works?
I haven't been to crew works, that's why I was asking you.
We're gonna nominate no as our answer.
What's that supposed to mean? Why are you nominating it? You either know the answer or you don't. It's not complicated.
Well, we don't know.
Splatter, you're not supposed to tell him that.
Why didn't you just say that? You could have just said, "Oh, sorry, we don't know the answer to your question. Have a nice day," and I'd be off. Simple as that.
Oh, but boss, we want to help you in any way, shape, or form, to the best of our ability.
Don't call me boss. I'm not your boss anymore.
Sorry, boss. I mean boss.
Shut up, Splatter, you're doing us an embarrassment.
Can both of you just shut your mouths for 5 seconds, alright? Just tell me one thing. Is Pinchy legal over here?
Oh, no. They're not gonna let you in crew works with that thing.
Ooh, the boss is gonna get arrested.
Ah. Dang. Well then, you have a nice day, won't you?
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Look what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, Chester?
Yeah, sorry, Wayne. The car kind of broke down, so I had to get a taxi. I've also been diagnosed with sleep apnea, so that's kind of put a damper on things.
That's not good.
Not really, no. What's new with you?
Carol found my secret wheelbarrow.
She found your secret wheelbarrow?
Yes, she found my secret wheelbarrow.
Is that a bad thing?
What do you think, Chester? Of course it's a bad thing. How would you feel if someone took your secret wheelbarrow? This is horrible.
Right. Well, I'm going to work on this engine over here. You take care of yourself. Good morning, Bill.
Morning.
Kid mode.
I'm already at full health. I'm already at full health. I'm already at full health.
Hello?
Mr. Paul Maxwell, you are in very big trouble.
Sorry, who's this? FBI?
Yes, Mr. Maxwell, FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation. There's something very important we must discuss with you.
What business does the FBI have with Maxwell Limited? We're not even in the US.
We believe one of your employees is a wanted criminal in the States, a certain Mr. P.T. Boomer.
I see.
Now you listen to me, Sonny, and you better listen carefully. I'm sending over one of my best agents. He'll help you handle this whole thing. You're going to do everything he says and not ask any questions, you hear me? He's got his own M.O., modus operandi.
Okay, well, I've just moved to Sodor, so I can't really do that much, I'm afraid. I know he's recently left the island, and he's taken a diesel engine with him. It's quite an unusual engine. It has a special claw appendage attached to it. There's lots of legal stuff surrounding it. I have a feeling he's already breached some of the legal agreements. Should I call the cops?
Floral shop? I don't need flowers, Mr. Maxwell. I need answers.
Should I contact the police?
You do that, Mr. Maxwell. My agent will be with you soon.
Number 10.
That's me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Go ahead.
Does the name P.T. Boomer sound familiar to you?
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. He's your operator. Don't lie to me.
Do you think I would willingly pay attention to the name of my driver?
Yes, that's generally how you identify people.
Well, perhaps I'm just thick. Have you considered that?
We got a call from Paul Maxwell earlier today. Has Mr. Boomer taken you out for a spin in the last 24 hours?
No, he hasn't.
Yes, he has. Look, I can't arrest you, alright? You're outside of my jurisdiction, so I would appreciate it if you could stop lying to me. When was the last time you saw Mr. Boomer?
Well, obviously it was when he last took me out for a spin, wasn't it? And apparently you already know when that was.
Is Mr. Boomer still here?
Not that I know of.
Now, I'm gonna go take a look around. Am I going to find anything?
Not that I know of.
Alright. Okay, number 10, you have to stay in your shed for the time being. We can't have you roaming around with that thing. We'll be watching this space. If we see you leave, we arrest the driver. You got it?
Well, I don't exactly have a choice, do I?
Alright.
Chester? Wayne? I need to speak to you. But not here.
What's going on?
Not sure. I'll let you know.
Alright. Thanks. What was that all about?
We have to call it a day, I'm sorry.
Really? We've still got 3 hours?
I'm sorry, but orders are orders. But first I have to take you to another siding.
What's wrong with this siding?
I know just as much as you do, I'm afraid. I'll go and get another engine to move you. Stay here.
I don't have much choice, but all right. Ah. Well, this is embarrassing. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. I need you to do something for me.